Well, spell my errors. It has been a while, hasn't it? This is Conan Bell, and I play Fighting Leaf on the interwebs, and I've got something very special to show off today. This is Make Us Believe. Make Us Believe is a strange marriage between card games and RPGs, complete with crazy adventures, clever tricks, and most importantly, unforgettable characters. The objective of this game is actually rather simple. You and up to 2 other players narrate your character's various skills and abilities and describe how they possibly come together to complete the various trials and tribulations of each scenario. The game is over when you and your team have successfully completed all of your scenario's objectives. But now, how do we do that? Well, before we can get to playing, we first need to set up. This game, being a rather fast and loose sort of game in terms of structure, needs all players to choose between 3 and up to 10 cards that they will call their stable, which is basically their own personal hand or deck or whatever it turns out to be. For this demonstration, I will be building a stable using the following cards. The characters Mallet, Leo Longpaw, Johnny Cockerel, and Wendy Quilts, and lastly, the non-character card Timber, known as an event card. More on that later. Once everyone has their own personal stable, it's time to choose a scenario to play through. For this one, I'll be choosing The Attack of Dr. Dobo, tale about a nefarious uncle who takes advantage of his nephew's natural gifts and abilities and uses them for his own personal gain. Oh boy, I'm so glad there's nothing at all relatable about this. Once the scenario is chosen, flip the scenario card over to reveal the various objectives. Each objective has a numerical value, which is known as the target number. From there, each player deploys up to 2 characters to participate in the scenario. These are going to be the initial participants of the adventure. In my case, I'll be choosing Mallet and Leo Longpaw. Now comes the fun part. We get to read the description of the scenario and the first objective. Andy is a good little grabba, which is a type of ape. Even if he's got a bit of a temper, his mad scientist uncle, Dr. Dobo, sees a chance to use this for his own nefarious ends. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He now sends poor Andy to clobber you and your friends, and therefore our first objective is, Andy is not very big, gently move him to one side for now. And as we can see, the target number for this is a measly little 1. And now to introduce the primary mechanic of the game. Using your character's gimmicks, which are these things written out down here, underneath your character's race and class and nature. These are all ways to help you get into your character's head and roleplay him better. For this situation, I'm going to utilize Leo Longpaw's Roar because it has exactly 1 point in value. And I'm going to describe him roaring at the little grabba, trying to scare him off, rather than trying to just push or shove him away as the scenario specifically dictates. You can take some liberties with this game, so long as the spirit of the objective is met. Keep in mind, however, that you are not allowed to exceed the target number of each objective. That means using something like Leo's elastic arm gimmick is out of bounds because it's a value of 2 as opposed to the target number value of 1. If, however, you manage to use a character's gimmick and you still don't meet the minimum requirement, you may either use another character to help you, you may play an event card from your hand, or you can call the end of your turn and hope the next player can pick up some of your slack. This is a cooperative game, after all. Also, if for whatever reason you feel your current characters are not up to the task, feel free, on your turn, to switch out one of them for another character who might be better suited to it. Repeat this process among all players involved until every single objective has been complete. And once it is, congratulations! You've just completed a game of Make Us Believe. The starter box, Country Folk and City Slickers, comes with 21 characters, 9 event cards, 1 blank card, and 5 unique scenarios. Now, I know I've just got finished talking a whole lot about rules and whatnot, but the only two that really matter are meeting the target number of each objective and not going above them. Beyond that, these rules are mostly just suggestions for how I think you might have the most fun playing. But if they're not for you, and you think you can do something better, or your table likes something different than what I've written down specifically, then go for it. This product is less of a game so much as a set of building blocks for you to play your own type of games, to have your own type of fun. And at the end of the day, all that really matters is making us believe. If the game looks at all interesting to you, or if you just want to support my work out of the goodness of your heart, check out the link in the description below to the eBay page and order yourself a copy today. Why yes, I am using eBay for this, because I don't know how to use them newfangled other sites. And that's all I got for you for now. Take care, everybody. Later.